Let's build a second base. War has been declared. But how do I fight a war against those with the power of gods? I need to find a defense, some way to protect our base. No longer a home, but a base of operations, just a means to an end. Procuring pals to produce products to power my pursuit of procuring pals until I'm strong enough to finish my mission of defeating every tower boss. I have an idea in mind. The hackers have to teleport to the base to destroy it. At least, I believe so. To my understanding, these hacks are just admin commands and not actual hacks. If they teleport to the base, they must teleport to the same spot that a player would, in front of the PAL box. So if I can somehow glitch the PAL box to be out of bounds, then that would make the PAL box undestroyable without clipping. Will this ultimately save my base? Probably not, but will it waste time and possibly alert me before my base is even destroyed? Having a window to gather resources and pals will save me valuable time. I finally find the solution. I actually discovered it when I was first testing this out, but I never thought to spawn myself through the wall, destroy the PAL box, then rebuild the PAL box out of bounds, and just teleport back. It works like a charm. Even this Tansy says so. Tansy approved. I get started on building up our base. Due to building in a crevasse, I am forced to build vertically rather than on the ground. All I can do is hope that it is hidden enough to not be spotted. It isn't long before I start making unnecessary additions. A large part of what makes survival games fun to me is the base building, and I am having fun right now, despite the threats and pressures that surround me. I even build a nice path to the Black Marketeer above my PAL box to make it easier to get to him. And a lit pathway to the Lift Monkin dungeon to help anyone walking through my base. I build for many days and nights, until I finally build my way back up to the surface. A tower leading straight to the surface, allowing for additional layers if I end up needing more space. I didn't write any additional script for this part. I just thought it'd be cool to show off the base. Words. Pretend that I said something interesting and witty. I add the finishing touches. Finally being able to hatch that huge dragon egg. Unfortunately, it's gonna take 2 days to finish. Sorry, a day and a half. Well, that ruins my plans to start breeding. That sounded weird. Well, that ruins my plans to start breeding. That still sounds weird. That ruins my plan for starting breeding. That just sounds weird. I'm able to purchase my third Lunaris, never needing to put a point into wait again. I finally step out of my hole, ready to find a Vanwyrm and obtain a flying mount. Skipping over Nightwing because they suck massively. Worse than walking, honestly. Of course, being outside means being exposed to the dangers that official servers have to offer. I'm alpaca my way back to my corpse, worried that I'm gonna die as soon as I gather my items and pals again, or the moment I get close to the teleporter. Thankfully, that doesn't seem to happen again, though. Yep, that doesn't happen, so that's good. I continue my hunt for Vanwyrm as a man with no name enters the chat. bragging about destroying bases and capturing players' pals. I stay quiet, knowing I will only become a target if I say anything. I find 2 Vanwyrm pretty quickly, one of which even has the Swift passive. My luck seems to finally be turning around. I head back to the ancient ritual site to show those nighttime pals that I am not to be messed with anymore. Meanwhile, the man with no name is screwing with others and telling them to beg to return them to normal. I finish the night with 2 Catrices with horrible passives. So much for my luck turning around. My Vanwyrm lets out some gas and we head off in search of more pals to XP off of. This Relaxaurus wanted to make things difficult, however, and forces me to walk all the way back home to revive my Vanwyrm. Still caught him, though. Asshole. Let's see if I ever let you out of that sphere. Despite this seeming short to you, I assure you this was a pretty long walk. But I'm just happy to finally be at the teleporter, return home, and revive Vanwyrm. Yep. As I said, I am ready to return home and finally be able to revive Vanwyrm. So, we're just gonna toss him out there and hope somebody takes him back. Anyone. Okay, well, we'd revive him if all the pals didn't decide to just stare blankly into space and pretend that there isn't a dead body right in front of them. No one gonna grab the dead body. Anyone. Okay, what happened to the dead body? Alright. Who's hiding a dead body? Okay. Will anybody take the dead body? Please. Anyone. Dead body. Put him in a bed and pretend that he's sleeping. Okay, thank you. What the hell? Base 2 is gone, and apparently I died multiple times. I don't remember dying, but I guess I did. I teleport to grab what I can from there and realize my mistake. All I care about is the Vanwyrm. Good, he's still here. I just need to pull him out. They're all still here. Just let me take the Vanwyrm. Maybe if I can pull out Depresso, I can grab them one at a time. Shit. No. This is worse than if my base had been destroyed. We lost any resources that we could have gotten back. I think that the defenses worked too well and they couldn't reach the PAL box at all. I wonder if all those deaths were them. Everything is still here. All our pals are continuing on working, oblivious to what is going on around them. Food is still on the fire, finished and ready to be eaten. The base continues to function as if nothing had changed, except I'm not in charge anymore. This truly is no longer our home. I run. I fear for the pals we have on us. Worried the hacker may be able to steal those as well. I want to get them in a PAL box and keep them safe. I don't understand what is happening and... Did I just lose everything? I get back in, still having everything I lost upon death on me. Of course, I fall through the world. I debate respawning, but decide to wait out whatever is going on around here. Another disconnect. I try to get back in, but get errors over and over for a while. I realize that an update has dropped. Supposedly, it'll prevent cheats from continuing. I get in, hopeful that things have changed and the hacking will be gone from Palworld. Unfortunately, the base is still owned by another guild. I build a PAL box nearby and realize that our base level has been set to 1. I head back to base number 2, wondering what remains to salvage there. And the man with no name is here. So much for preventing cheating. That lasted like 10 seconds. Nothing remains. Not a single resource, chest, anything. Besides the pals. Sitting in their spheres as if I had died and dropped them, just waiting to be picked back up. I now understand what has happened. The hacker forced me to join their guild to delete the base. Then, they left the guild, leaving us back at base level 1 and without a base to our name. The man with no name gives some people their stuff back. Giving someone a base they made, even. Acting like they are fixing things caused by someone else. As if they didn't cause this in the first place. Some people didn't get that treatment. Anyone that spoke out that hacking was ruining official servers would only get more screwed over. But I'm not willing to plead and beg to get everything I lost back. I head back to our old home, curious of what still remains. I find that this is the base that was built and given away. I hold no ill will towards her. She's just playing the game like the rest of us. The man with no name, however, has become my driving force to complete this challenge. He is the representation of what I find wrong with official servers, and I wish to prove that he is shit. A worm. Nothing. No name, you may be able to destroy bases and alter players' stats, but I continue to progress despite that. So go fuck yourself. I'm commonly rare, and I'm signing off.